Hey cats, it's Ed Somerset Bud here. My local half marathon in Yeovil is coming up at the end of this month. It's time to pick my race shoe. Do I play it safe with something that I know will work, that I've got experience with, it's tried and tested? Or do I opt for a more risky option? Let's mull it over. Hey cats, welcome back to the channel. You stopping by is always appreciated. If you haven't done so already, do hit that subscribe button, but also click the bell below for notifications so you're notified. Hit the like and also share this video with your running buddies. Thanking you. So the Yeovil Half Marathon is only a few weeks away and I'm getting very excited. I can already feel the excitement stirring within my soul. I've got the kit, I've got the shorts sorted out. I'm going to wear the ADIZERO Adidas shorts. They're like, you're not really wearing any shorts. The socks are sorted, the gels, I've got everything worked out. I've even got someone who's going to come alongside me with a bicycle and give me my drinks when I need them. I don't have that, I'm lying. No one will do it, they say I'm crazy. But which race shoes should I opt for? I can't sleep at night without an answer to this question. Do I go for a shoe that's a nailed-on winner? You know, everyone just says go for the next percent. Well, okay. But I need to consider this. Or do I switch things up a little bit and go for something new? So, what are the options? Obviously, we've got the Next Percent 2 that performed well for me back at the Bristol Half Marathon in September. It's seen a little action though, guys. I think it's 100 miles on that shoe, 160 kilometers. It'll be past its best. It won't have that ZOOMX freshness that you get when you open up the box. It's been soaked a few times as well and saturated, so I imagine it's probably not absolutely 100%. Would it still be something that I should consider using for race day? You know, like a premium race that I'm really looking forward to? A key event in my life? I could grab another pair of Next Percent 2s, couldn't I? That'd give me a good reason to do so. I can see the conversation now with Mrs. EDDBUD.
Why have you bought another pair of these?
Well, because these are in a size 11 and it's a different colorway and it's a shoe that really works. Yeah, that's not going to wash with her. I could switch it up to a size 11. I did get those in an 11.5 initially. A little bit long, perhaps, so I could do that. Something I've been pondering for a long time, that one. It's a bit of a pricey hunch, though, to suggest that an 11's going to make all that much difference. The Yeovil Half isn't a PB type course either. It's all pavement and road. No issues in that case in terms of grip using the Vaporfly Next Percent 2. The Vaporfly Next Percent 2 is option number 1. Option 2, I've got to consider the AlphaFly Next Percent. I've been using this one loads recently, really enjoying the extra propulsion from those AirPods. I do still feel though, for a half marathon, it's a bit of an overkill, isn't it? It's like taking a Marshall stack to practice or something. You just don't need it. You could get away with a nice 6v6 Fender amp or something. You don't need this. You know, all the extra cushion there, the AirPods, the extra weight. That side, I ran a really great half marathon in this in Salisbury. I finished in 1 hour 32 minutes in the Salisbury half back last year, just before I got injured, in fact. It's a shoe that I know works for me and it delivers when I need it to. I think the legs and the shoes here as well know loads of the Yeovil half marathon route, so they'll practically run the race for me. It's probably a little more grip there than the Next Percent. Not that there's any real sections of the course that require extra grip. I think the Next Percent will probably cut it. This is a really fun shoe to wear though when you want to run fast. Let's not forget though that this pair have only got about 44 miles on them so far. That's about 70 kilometers, so they'll be a little bit fresher than the Next Percent 2s. Not a lot of wear or creasing to the midsole. Everything's in prime condition really. So I think the AlphaFly Next Percent has to be in the running. Almost forgot, I've got this beautiful pair of the ADIZERO ADIOS Pro 2. That Berlin colorway. It's just a beauty. It fits like a glove and it has the fewest miles of any of the shoes on today's video. I think I've only put about 14 miles into these. It's a real shame, a travesty. I do call this the dog shoe though, and regular viewers will know why. This was the shoe that it happened, the dreadful thing. Zero wear on these, and it felt magic the few runs that I did try it out in before I got injured, or appended, I like to say, in 2021. No issues using these, apart from the psychological baggage that they come with. Perhaps the best way to exercise the demons, though, is to use it for the YEOVIL half. Perhaps I can utilise it in training over the next few days, see if I can crank out some 6-minute 50 per mile or 4-minute 15 per kilometre reps. I know that the shoe works for me at that pace. In fact, I was running like a gazelle back before I got injured in these, so it's got to be in the running. Let's not forget as well, the fastest half marathon that I have recorded anywhere was when I did that time trial back in February of last year. That was using the original version of the ADIZERO ADIOS Pro. I'm going to keep this 3-stripe beauty firmly in the running for use perhaps in the YEOVIL half. Got a few wild cards to throw in now, guys. How about the ASICS METASPEED Sky? It's a shoe I've certainly been able to run quite quickly in. I haven't used it a whole bunch since I utilised it for one of the part runs. I think it was the Great Field part run about a month ago. There's still loads of pop left in this one, and it's superbly light. Certainly a very comfortable option. Gotta be in the running. Sadly, I haven't managed to take it on a really long run. I want to get up to perhaps 14-15 miles, see how it feels round about then. But I know I can achieve some of those faster reps, so it's got to be there. What about the Puma DEVIATE Nitro Elite? It's been sat around here a bit like an unused cog for a little while. I noticed there's a load of these out now. People can actually buy them and enjoy the shoe. It's amazing. Though in Europe around now, they've also released a few batches of the Puma Fast R Nitro as well. So yeah, strange marketing. Nice cushion number, this one, with a really forgiving midsole, and of course you've got that carbon plate as well, or the Inno plate as it's known. There it is. Not a shoe that I've used in an awfully long time, this one. But when I did, I was able to crank out some exceptionally fast miles using it. It's part of a longer run. I think I hit about 6 minutes 20 seconds per mile in one of the reps, and heart rate was really low. Perhaps this is the shoe for me. I think I've got about 100 kilometers into this one now, so probably not the freshest it's ever been, but some of these shoes feel a little better once you've actually got some miles into them. Got to be worth the roll of the dice, hasn't it? With that very low weight. It's certainly a racer all the way. It's probably not one you'd want to use in training all that often. Last up is the Takumi Sen 8. What about that one for the half? I know it's supposed to be aimed at maybe 5 to 10k racing, but I'm a lighter guy. It would work, surely. It isn't one that I've taken up over the half distance, but I don't doubt that it can make it there. But it's probably the shoe that I'm least confident in using for the half marathon race. Mentally, I know that it works for me over shorter distances like 5 and 10k, but I'd certainly be going into unknown territory if I used the Sen 8 for a 13.1 mile race. So that's all the selections there, guys. What do you make of it all? Valued viewers, let me know your thoughts and opinions on which one I should utilise for the YEOVIL half down in the comments. You can also hop over to the community section of the channel where I would have set up a poll, and you can place your votes there too. Dankeschön. Musical interlude time. I like to go back to albums sometimes that I just couldn't get into when they initially released. One such album is Fever Dreams from Johnny Marr. I started listening to it, it just sounded a bit cold, and I couldn't sort of get into the headspace perhaps that I needed to be in to listen to it, but I think I might have got there. I seem to like the tracks from parts 3 and 4 of the album a lot more. I think the production's that little bit more sort of earthy, slightly less synths on there. I think I like the stuff from Johnny Marr a little bit more when it's focused on the guitar sounds. He's got some wonderful guitar tones and textures. Some of the guitar work actually on the track Ghoster is really, really good. There's a really nice interweaving kind of acoustic part and electric guitar part there. Really like the song The Whirl as well. Leaves enough room for Johnny Marr's voice just to sit in the middle of all of the instrumentation. Really like the energetic vocal delivery as well. That's what I like from Johnny Marr. Always sounds quite immediate. Another thing I've noticed as well on this album is the confidence that Johnny Marr has with his voice. I've enjoyed his solo albums through from 2013 to now, and this one's really growing on me now. Go and check it out, guys. Fever Dreams parts 1 through to 4 from Johnny Marr. Okay, that's about all from me for today, guys. There is another shoe review coming up tomorrow, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and also click the bell below for notifications when we roll out the new videos for you. It really helps out too if you give this video a thumbs up like, but also share it with your running buddies. My name's EDDBUD, and I'll be seeing you.